Fabrizio Romano has come out with a massive transfer update with regards to Viktor Gyökeres. He has personally spoke to Sporting president regarding his desire to leave Sporting Football Club. Court Offside have come out with an exclusive their end saying that Arsenal are preparing a second bid, and some reports in Portugal are even saying they're so confident that Gyökeres will be an Arsenal player. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. We're 150 subscribers away from the big 58K. But before we jump into everything, I want to say a massive thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. Make sure you get down in the description, hit that link, get yourself a membership, and let's hear from our sponsors, NordVPN. Here we go. Now, if you're like me, you're online a lot of the time. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, I seem to be scrolling on my phone. But we have to make sure that we're safe and secure, and this is where NordVPN come in. They've got thousands and thousands of servers which keep your data safe and encrypted. If you want to go back and watch last night's Champions League highlights, you can do so with a secure server. You can even connect to an American, Australian, or Canadian server and even watch Netflix, which those programs might not even be allowed on Netflix in the UK. But you can do that through a VPN. It's the world's fastest VPN out there. And not only that, Nord want to save you guys some money. You can use my code here at Henry Talks. You buy yourself 2 years membership and they are throwing in 4 months for free. So check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. Check them out. The link is down below. Get yourself 2 years membership. They're throwing in 4 free months. You can watch whatever program you want. But let's get into the transfer update. Fabrizio Romano has said the following, and I quote, Viktor Gyökeres has already personally informed Sporting president Varandas about his decision to leave. No intention to play for the club anymore. Gyökeres wants a new chapter. He feels heartbroken after exit pact and not expected to return to training. So at this moment in time, is he refusing to train? I personally believe right now there is more chance this man is in an Arsenal shirt than Benjamin Sesko. I think right now there is, according to reports in Germany, there's a difference of valuation on Sesko. There's a 12 million euro difference. Viktor Gyökeres, there hasn't been a huge amount of noise regarding Sesko, but everything at this moment is pointing towards this guy's future. I've remained very consistent. You put this guy in an Arsenal shirt and he bags goals for fun. His numbers are absolutely stupid. His wages can be improved. He's coming into his prime years. Everything about this signing tells me he will be an Arsenal player. Now, what's very interesting is Ben Jacobs, who's a very credible journalist, has also come out regarding Benjamin Sesko and Viktor Gyökeres. And he said if Gyökeres agrees to join Arsenal, then Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United can't be completely discounted. They had prior interest in the player, and that is coming out from one of the most credible sources out there on the transfer front, Ben Jacobs. I personally think this man will not be in an Arsenal shirt come next season. But let's talk about Gyökeres. If you're new to the channel, like I said, smash the granny out of that subscribe button. So who is he? He's 27 years of age, just turned 27, just had 46 GA in 33 games in the Liga Portugal. His numbers are absolutely ridiculous on every single front, all the way from non-penalty goals to progressive passes received. Look at his numbers. How much in the green do you see? Top 1% for non-penalty goals, top 1% for total shots, top 11% for assists, top 4% of all the players in Europe on expected goals, top 1% for non-penalty XG and shot creating actions, top 1% for progressive touches and progressive carries and touches in the attacking penalty area. He ticks every single box that Arsenal need, and that's based on, as you can see, 2,804 minutes. His numbers, his quality, everything for me about this guy should strike fear into every team in the Premier League. Look at his numbers in all competitions this season. 67 fucking goal contributions in 52 games is ridiculous, including 6 in 8 in the Champions League. That game where they absolutely battered Manchester City. 4 in 3 in the Allianz Cup, 2 in 1 in the Super Taca, 8 in 7 in the Taca de Portugal, and 47 in 33 in the Liga Portugal. His numbers are a joke. They're absolutely ridiculous. He is going to be the perfect striker for Arsenal. Now, Court Offside, who are fairly credible, have come out with an exclusive with regards to Viktor Gyökeres and Arsenal, and I'm going to bring up the following. It says, Arsenal are preparing to submit a bid for Viktor Gyökeres. The striker has been clear that Arsenal are his top preference. More to follow. This guy wants to move to Arsenal. He's actively, according to the most credible source out there, told the hierarchy of Sporting that he does not want to play for you guys anymore. Let me tell you something right now. You put this guy alongside potentially Rodrygo in an Arsenal shirt, and that is a statement of intent to every other team out there in the Premier League. Now, when I look at Viktor Gyökeres and when I look at Benjamin Sesko, I think that Benjamin Sesko probably has more all-round ability, but Arsenal need a guy who knows where the back of the net is, and Arsenal need a guy who knows how to win. And that is exactly what Gyökeres has done. Now, according to reports, Real Madrid will demand 77 million euros for Arsenal target Rodrygo, and he is the number one target with regards to a wide player that Arsenal are linked with. They've been linked with Semenyo, but he's valued at around £70 million. Highly unlikely he moves to Arsenal now. They've been linked with Nico Williams. Bayern Munich and Barcelona are fighting for his interest. They've been linked with a move to Brian Mbeumo. Of course, the likelihood is now he is going to be a Manchester United player. But everything right now is telling me that Arsenal are going to go all out for Viktor Gyökeres and Rodrygo. Now, of course, this could change. Tomorrow they could be linked with someone else. Graham Bailey said yesterday that Arsenal are ready to make Rodrygo one of their top earners. That's another credible source linking Arsenal to Rodrygo and to Viktor Gyökeres. It looks like right now that he is absolutely their main transfer target, you know, and if you bring him in, you bring in Gyökeres, for me, you get the best of both worlds when it comes down to those two players. Fabrizio Romano has said the situation between Real Madrid and Arsenal has not changed. Arsenal love the player, and a dream target with Nico Williams is now impossible. Remains a strong name on the list, but only the way the deal happens is if Rodrygo pushes the move. And what is helping Arsenal is the fact that Rodrygo was not heavily involved in Real Madrid's Club World Cup games. He only played 60 minutes in the first game, and he didn't even play a minute against Pachua. Now, Real Madrid, the likelihood is they will be playing Manchester City in the next round of the Club World Cup. They got a game at Friday at 2 o'clock in the morning against RB Salzburg. But as it stands right now, Rodrygo is not heavily involved in the games. And when you don't have game time, that normally is the first sign that a player is going to be leaving. Now, I honestly believe right now, when you look at the situation that Arsenal are in, it's going to be absolutely insane. Like, I honestly believe if Arsenal land Gyökeres and they land Rodrygo, they're going to push Liverpool all the way again. What we need next season, from everyone's perspective, is we need a proper title race. A proper title race. That is exactly what we need going into next season. But like I said, check out NordVPN down below. Make sure you smash the granny out of this like button. Make sure you smash this subscribe button as well. We're closing in on 58,000 subscribers. If you haven't already, let me know your thoughts down below. Check out NordVPN. I'll be back later for a video on Liverpool. regarding Darwin Núñez leaving, and I am out.